When I said that some Jews were involved in the slave trade, they attacked me so viciously, like I said something wrong. So my brothers, seeing the attack on me and sisters, in Boston, formed the Historical Research Department. And they went digging, not in our libraries, in yours. And they found Jewish historians, rabbis, scholars, who confirmed what I had said and gotten attacked for. That Jews were heavily involved in the slave trade. Yes, Gentiles were involved. Yes, Africans were involved. Yes, Arabs were involved. Yes, some Muslims were involved. Arabs, yes, yes, yes.
That's right.
Everybody of the world had a part in that slave trade. Well, then why are you focusing on Jews? Because in the books that we read, we always read it was Arabs. We always read it was Gentile white people, but we never read where the Jews had a hand. So it is our duty to tell the truth, because in this day and time, everybody that had a hand in bringing this people down got to have a hand in helping us up, or God will punish all. Nobody wants to talk about what happened to black people. And because I said that the Holocaust of black people was 100 times worse than the Holocaust of Jews, they were angry with me for even comparing this. And it is because you feel that your life is so much more sacred than the lives of the Goyim, or the lives of the Gentiles, or the lives of the Asians, Arabs, and Africans. Millions of us lost our lives in that Middle Passage.
That's right.
A one-time president of the American Jewish Historical Society, Mr. Friedman, Dr. Friedman, he wrote that the bulk of the slave trade in Brazil was in the hand of Jewish settlers. I didn't say it. He said it. The largest population of blacks in the Western Hemisphere is in Brazil. Right. Well, if your hand is in it, admit it, man.
That's right. That's all.
The children of Jews today didn't do it. Admit it. And then let's take corrective steps. Don't say that man is a liar, he's anti-Semitic, he's anti-Jewish, when everything we wrote in the book is from your own scholars. What is the matter with you? Barbados, according to your own scholars, not one Jew in Barbados was without slaves. In Curacao, in Suriname, and throughout the colonies in the Caribbean, Jews owned slaves.
That's right.
In the South, 75% of Jews owned slaves, while 36% of the Gentiles owned slaves. So when it came time for President Lincoln to have a union, because he did not want slavery, if slavery would unite us, he wanted slavery. But if slavery would divide us, he wanted a united America. And since many Jews own slaves. They did not want union, and they spoke for secession. Talk to me. And it provoked a civil war where millions were killed. This is not my history. This is what your scholars have written. You work a people from early morning to late at night picking cotton. We get no wages. You hold back whatever wealth we produce for you.
Right.
You share it with your children, but not with the children who reap down your fields.
That's right.
In the late 1700s, you saw that it was not incompatible for us to be Christians and slaves at the same time.
About that.
So you let us into the church. But it was a black church in the fields. And you took the more intelligent ones among us and you made us the preacher.
Right.
And if we preach right, we could come through the back door of the big house and get a buttered biscuit and a piece of fried chicken. And that's the way many preachers are today. They go by the house of their slave master for buttered biscuit and a piece of fried chicken. You got the preachers under your control. You got black leaders under your control because you made them, you taught them, you shaped them to be perpetual slaves and apologists for the evil of white people against them.
Teach, man. Teach.
And every leader that rose to try and do something good for us that white America didn't sanction, that leader was destroyed. And just as an ancient Moses was raised up in that ancient land of bondage, God promised that he would raise one up for us.
Darira mayo zikuti one sasira.